wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I always stay dreaming, never imagined I lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. Higher to a bird. You, I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. I wanna be free. I wanna be free. I wanna be free.
Welcome to Cooking with CLYBURN, and that's the guard name that we're going to use today. I really don't have anything to actually discuss. Like I said on the thumbnail and everything, I'm just have to prep for some calzones tonight, and just gonna be a potluck talk about certain things. So, like I said, no big heavy stuff, not really, because it's not really that much going on in the news. To be quite honest with you, um, the fact of the matter is this: we can come up with certain topics to talk about, but in retrospect, it's the same topic. Nothing really different. Nothing. The same topics with different days, with different elements, so to speak, maybe. But all in all, it's the same thing. Republicans trying to keep the American people for fulfilling certain goals that completely and utterly make sense. But hey, they got to do it for the party. So no, 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 no. Democrats who refuse to fight back because they have to be the good guy and turn the other cheek and be professional and everything, yada, yada, yada. So nothing's getting done. Let me rephrase that. Certain things are getting done, but a lot more things could have been done by this time, and they're not. That's an issue. Let's see what we got on here so far. Hey, Mickey. Thank you again, Tracy. I guess the fuckbird talk on YouTube about never seeing my notification because I'm consistently repeating. And no, YouTube has an issue with that. You know, they always say, you know, during the classes and everything, make sure you tell them to hit the notification bell and everything else, and you know, certain this, that, and the other, and make sure because they won't miss anything. They're missing stuff because the crap don't work. What's going on, man? What is going on, Cosmic? Well, I ain't seen you. I ain't heard from you in a minute. How's everything going? I mean, be careful as a first generation Italian. I grew up on this food. I'll be watching you very closely. Uh, I never said this was going to be professional, Nikki. So yeah, you can watch all you want to. I never said this was going to be a spectacular cook. Because quite honestly, I'm just doing the meat. To be honest with you, I don't know what the vegetable. Well, I don't have any vegetables in my calzone anyway, so I'm not missing much. What's going on? What's going on, Fizz? How's everything going this fine afternoon? No bad, my brother. I haven't heard from you in a minute, man. Oh, wait a minute. I missed to skip somebody. Hold up. Wow. That's on the make. I'm sorry. Hey, Anna. Oh, it's 11 o'clock where you at? Wow. So, 2, 1. I don't know where you at. Where you at again, Anna? Hello, Tracy. Hello, hello, hello. What's good, Chef Marlon? Already coming in with jokes. Already coming in with jokes. I'm just prepping. So when the time comes for the calzone, we're not wasting much time. We can just jump right into it and, you know, make it. Slow this down a little bit. Slow that down a lot. A whole lot. Come on. There we go. Let me see what's going on. Yeah. No. Cosmic, I'm making calzones. I'm just prepping the meat portion of it. So we could just jump right into it and put it together. So yeah. Washington State. Okay. What are you burning? I gotta see who that is. Because this is what are you? Hold on. Hold on. Somebody try to be funny on my show, and you're not gonna get away with it. So let me see. We try to be funny. Oh, Tanya, yeah. Yep, should have known. Tanya, first of all, sis, I don't burn anything. You should know that by now. I make good food. Not as good as you. I'll give you that much. You are a better cook than I am. I'll give that to you. You are a better cook than I am. Still not a better dancer, but you are a better cook. So there's a win for that. Let's see, about 30 minutes southwest of Seattle as the crow flies. Okay. Woo. Oh boy. I was in the middle of chopping onions, garlic, and fresh frozen sage for stuffing. Found chicken thighs on sale cheaper, so I bought 18 of them. Cooked them two different ways and frozen for a TV dinner. Yeah, that's a good move. That is a that is very smart, to be honest with you. We done got to the point now where we have to keep our eyes peeled for sales. Um, yeah, that was a good move. Jesus, take the Tanya. You know what? Yeah. I should have known it was you. I definitely should have known. Ramona, you're a better dancer. Yeah, I'm a better dancer though. She's a better cook, but I'm a better dancer. I'm the best dancer in there. I'm the better dancer, and it's a tie between my niece and my nephew for second. Yeah, yeah, I said it and meant it. Yep, sure did. You know what? Might as well cook the rest of this. Doesn't make no sense to do half or something. Cause just like what Mickey said, whatever we don't use, we can just freeze. Oop, battery going low. Hold up. Hold up. Don't turn off on me now. It's getting good. Oh, never mind. It's already plugged in. Also have a big pot of tomato sauce simmering on the stove and a big pot of beef soup. Nothing better than cooking huge when the high temperature of the day is 12. It's cold outside over here too, Mickey. It ain't 12. Let's believe it's about 12. Who? Not a chance in the world. Uh, uh, I agree with you that we need proof, actual video of that. I agree too. We need to see mom and dad. Um, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a video of me dancing, and then I'm gonna put it behind a paywall. If that is not a asshole move, wow. Talk smack and then make people pay to see actual proof. that that is definitely a whole move for real. For real. I would be mad. Somebody did that. You're gonna talk smack and then you're gonna make me pay for it to see the smack that you talking. Wow. Wow. I want the recipe. My cooking skills are subpar. It's not honestly a recipe, so to speak. It's speaking of that, just talking all this smack. Seasoned beef, garlic, onion powder. Kind of sick and tired of cumin, but chili powder maybe give it a small kick to it. Yep. It's not really a recipe to it. It's a season what meat, um, whatever it is that you like on a pizza. You probably do the same thing with a calzone because all you really doing is using a pastry, putting all your ingredients on one side, what it is that you like to eat. Um, Fold it over, clamp it the ends with a fork so it can stick together. Cook it, and there you go. I'll take his word for it. That's my boy right there. See, things don't need proof. Paywall, it's a poll all over you. ah, that is what we was talking about yesterday. So I'm not going to repeat it. If you want to understand what was being said, you need to watch the show from yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. That's Thea's mind. Hey, y'all, Mafia, got a bunch of y'all in here. Don't forget to hit that like button right now. Get that algorithm talking and everything. I really appreciate it. Really, really do. Really, really do. What's going on? Let me see. But if you're dancing, we're good. Why charge? Come on, man. Hey, hey, hey. My dancing ain't free. You gotta pay to play. You know what I'm saying? Two big pots simmer in the stove. Not only am I saving money on the ingredients and cooking a lot rather than a little at a time, but the heat hasn't kicked in over 2 hours, so save it electric. Ooh. Oh boy. Recipe. Oh my G. People use recipe. Yes, Mickey. Yes, yes, Mickey. People still uses recipes. We're not as savvy as you are that we can just remember everything. Yes, we still use recipes. Well, look at that. I got to sleep and ball and go. Hey, Susan. How are you? How are you? She said hello to the mafia. Hey, hey, y'all. Hey, Marlon. Hello, 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 hello. I got pretty much the whole mafia crew here. So listen, let's discuss um let us discuss the whole Biden Call of Duty stupid son of a bitch. I think that's what was used. Okay. Um, I really honestly don't know how to feel about that because it would be counterproductive to say, yeah, I really wish a lot of them be like that. Yeah, tell them if they doing something stupid, be something stupid. And I know I'm going back on what I said the other day. I just had time to think about it. Which, if you think about it, a lot of people really need to do that. There's nothing wrong with actually having an opinion and giving some time to think about it and see if you have the same opinion instead of being scared that, oh, you know what, I've changed my mind. But since I've already said it, can't tell nobody nothing. Just gonna stick to my guns, no matter how wrong I am. So what I'm saying is I'm not actually on the fence now. Reason being is this: we can't go back and say Trump is wrong for all the stuff that he said, and at the same time, um, talk bad about conservative Trumpsters, mostly Trumpsters who say, you know, we're just going to pretend that Trump never said any of these things. We're just going to always remember what Biden said and everything else. We kind of be doing the same thing. That's one side of looking at it. Other side of looking at it is exactly how I felt what I said the last time is, yeah, we need to start getting to the point where we need to start calling these people dumb sons of bitches because you're a dumb son of bitch. A lot of these people get away with saying what they're saying is because they know that the other side is going to um, take the high road, so to speak. So they're going to say some of the stupidest things they could possibly think of to say because they know they're in a safe space, so to speak. They know nobody's going to actually push back on it. They'll get upset, but you're not really going to go to their level of saying something back to them. Getting kind of tired of that. Getting kind of tired of your damaging words, your damaging actions, your damaging beliefs, and what is going on? Oh, hold on. I'll get to everybody else. Marlon, please move the camera up. Listening to it. This body speak. Oh, okay, okay. Uh, I guess it doesn't matter what the food look like either way. There. But yeah, the thought of, you know, they're always going to turn the other cheek. So I'm going to do as much damage as I possibly can. Because now it done got to the point of just saying, well, okay, now that we know that you're never going to stoop to our level, I'm going to do as much damage as I possibly can because, again, you're never going to stoop to our level. Ooh, like sucks. It's getting kind of irritating after a while. It actually made Biden a little human to me. Well, Biden has said worse. He really has. You know, make the news because, but yeah, Biden has said and done a whole lot worse. I'm very happy you're doing this. I get to expose my partner to more weird American cooking. Wow. Well, thanks, I guess. Mom, please move. Oh, yeah, I did, Ricky. So there you go. And Biden has been out there signing executive orders and everything. Yeah, yeah. Practice social norm with people who practice social norms. I explain that one to me. You're not on the show, so I know it's a lot deeper than that. Yeah, yeah. Have to learn to speak the same language if we want to get anything done. Biden was speaking their language. Yeah, it is. And like I said, and that's the funny thing about it, is that we need to break that. Maybe that's what you would mean by breaking the speaking the norm. Now, obviously, I'm going to say I don't want that to be the norm. Obviously, but it is the norm now. They have created it where that is the norm. That and rightfully so, and I can say it because of Trump. Trump has made it normal to speak and to pick on and to everything. See, that's the funny thing. The other funny thing about it too is I what Biden said and everything. I get that some people will be upset about it because we still would like our leaders to have some core. I get that, and real conservative will feel that way. No matter what, we want our president to have the real conservative. Now, let's go back to the fake conservative. Just the people who just real trouble and no matter what, they don't like Biden. Oh, what kind of thing are you doing attacking the press? Call somebody stupid son of a bitch is not an attack. How would that even possibly be seen as an attack? It wasn't an attack. Where was he threatened? Find the wording. Ah, but there's the rub. You don't actually have to prove what you're saying. You just have to say it. And people who are socially and politically illiterate will just chew it up. Oh, that's attacking the press because Fox said so, because um, whatever, because Twitter said so, because Facebook said so. I'm never actually going to investigate it myself. I'm not actually going to look it up myself. Why? Because it's already been said. Why should I do the dirty work? Thank you. Don't want to miss that smile. Oh, thank you, Mickey. Suck it up now. Yes, but any culture food made from Americans is American food. It ain't Danish, I'll tell you that. Danes are pure fascists about their food. How is food fascist? How do you make fascist food? That's kind of interesting. I actually like to know more. No, they go to what it's about the ch- children's call, like children have never heard before. Oh, Tracy, not only have they, I hate people who do that. Think about the children. You parents cuss more in front of your children than they ever would hear on TV, what they will ever hear out on the streets. And don't even give me that crap about, well, I'm the parent, so that's different. No, it isn't. A cuss word is a cuss word is a cuss word. Where do you think children actually learn cursing from? Their parents. It ain't from TV. The TV actually makes them understand exactly what it is that you've been cussing about to begin with. Yeah, I'll give you that. But don't act like TV, movies, music, our politicians. Oh my God. And by the way, just to even put a finer point on it, do me a favor. You went 4 years listening to Trump, who have used every bit of crap you can possibly can to break every commandment in the body. Please miss me you thinking about your children. You at this point right now is actually trying to hide American history from your children because you don't want to be embarrassed as a grown person. So please miss me with the children thing. You ain't thinking about your children, you're still thinking about yourself. Say the press is the enemy of the people is a threat. Yeah, that's a threat. Calling them a dumb son of a bitch is not a threat. We know that though. We know that. They don't. And they don't want to know. They really don't. Because it's already been said. The work in their eyes, Anna, the work has already been done. That's why a lot of people who are socially and politically illiterate go to Fox News because and trust Fox News because they feel like these rich people know what they're talking about. So why should I do any type of investigation myself? That's why they said what they're gonna say, and I agree with them and everything else. And either then Fox is made to either make you happy about something, make you scared about something that doesn't exist, or make you angry about something that doesn't exist. Pretty much just emotional television. It's a TV show at this point. I heard a lot of people praising Biden for appointing over 40 federal judges with 40 more in the pipeline. Which way do I lean? Any leftist to the country or far right judge Trump is installed? Which way do they lean? I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say uh, moderate Democrats with a sprinkle of progressive leaning. A sprinkle. Don't get it hot. Don't get too damn happy. but I'm pretty sure the majority of them is moderate to corporate Democrats. They have you got to keep in mind that Biden is not on our side, progressive side. He warned us and said we need to get back to the status quo, and that is the status quo. Biden calling one person an SOB is monumentally Trump calling all the present enemy of the people is no problem. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But Nikki, we're not supposed to remember that. It just dawned on me that Trumpsters really have an issue with history. They love to live in the here and now, so to speak. They love to listen to everything that's going on right here, right now, and react to it. But they really do have an issue with wanting to remember how it really was. They only want to live in the moment, the here and now, because it suits them. If anything is bad, it's bad here. Let's discuss it here and everything else. No, 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 no. I don't want to talk about what happened last year. In some cases, I don't even want to discuss what happened last week because it makes us look bad. No, no, no. We need to talk about the here and now. Now, if you do want to talk about history, fine. We'll talk about all the history that makes us look bad. But if it's something that you know, makes us conservatives, Trumpsters look bad, no, not only do I not want to discuss it, I want to erase it. Not only do I want to erase it, I want to just pretty much pretend it never existed. Now, when it makes you look bad, oh yeah, that's history. You can't get mad at history. Don't be scared about history. You need to discuss history. But if it makes us look bad, no. Not only do we want to erase it, we want to particularly make sure everybody understands it. Either we're gonna whitewash it or it didn't exist. All right, Tracy and everybody else. Once you done cook the meat completely through, please make sure that you drain it because there is nothing worse, especially with calzones and things like that. There is nothing worse than greasy, soggy calzone for one, but because of the grease, oh, come on. For real, I can't do it. Wait for the sausage to cook up. Go through the rest of these. Biden thinks identity politics are the be all to end all of progressive thinking. A lot of judges will have various amount of yeah. Yeah. His knowledge of history expands to Andrew Jackson, the press who launched a campaign to eliminate all religion. Tell him what he like to do to all non-white, non-Christian people. To them, that's probably one of the greatest presidents ever known. That was a pure monster. That dude. You know, America has this tendency of, I hate to repeat myself, always erasing history. Learn from history or you'll be doomed to repeat it. We repeated it. Not the extent of Andrew Jackson, mind you, because no, you talking about a piece of trash. Andrew Jackson was a piece of trash who ascended to the president. I'm not gonna get into it. Y'all have to look it up yourselves. But when I tell you he really will go down as one of the worst presidents this country has ever had, yeah. Yeah. That was a oh man. Biden and Trump are more similar than people want to admit. I'm just no, they're not. No, Tracy, they're not similar. No. Uh, Here's the difference between the two, Tracy. Biden does know what he's doing. And I've always said that. Trump never knew what he was doing. Trump knew the people to talk to who would tell him the right direction to go. And he was just a mouthpiece with a lot of charisma to get the message across. Trump had no idea how to be president. At the time, he'd have no idea how to be anything. Biden does know what he's doing. We're just mad at the fact that he told the truth from the very beginning. We're going back to the status quo, and we went through 4 years of hell with Trump. We forgot what the status quo was. It was the same as what we're getting at now. It's the same. The man didn't lie. A villain is a hero to those that agree with him. A villain is a hero to those that agree with. Oh, I see where you're going with that. I really do. I thought you were getting deep and philosophical, but I really do because you'll be amazed at how we can make villains out of people who, quite honestly, just want to help out, just want to do the right thing, that basically just want to be left alone. But because they didn't roll over and die and let you do whatever it is that you want to do, now we have to portray them to the world, to the country, to your fellow Americans, whatever. You're the bad guy, and we have to stop you as a bad guy. Biden threatened to fight a person, and well, we know about Trump. When did Biden threaten to fight a person? I don't know about that one. I don't remember that. Biden desperately wanted to be president. He just doesn't want to do presidential things. Mickey. Um, Let me ask you a question. Were you saying Biden or was you saying Trump? Because that sounds more like Trump than anything else. Trump wanted to be president. Trump wanted the power of president. He just didn't want to actually do presidential things. He didn't want to work. Give me the all my minions. Just give me what you would like for me to portray to the racist, bigot, homophobic, xenophobic individuals that's in our party so they can look good and feel good about the way they feel and everything else. And I will find a way to portray it to them because I have the charisma to portray it to them. But I just need you to tell me what it is that I need to say. That was it for Trump. But when it came to work, Trump didn't want to work. Trump was the mouthpiece. They are similar, but they both old white men, but different in how they think. Trump does it at all. Yeah. that is similarity of it. That you're gonna be the old white man, and both of them I can say is cool with that. Biden at the very least. See, it's no different than what we've been saying for the longest time. At least what I've been saying for the longest time. At the very least, with the Democrats, you may get a few things. You may not get the things that are really truly needed, but you will get a few things. Where Republicans, you ain't getting shit. You're not getting nothing. Even when they sit there and say a tax cut, that's the tax cuts for the rich. Every little thing that trickled down, that ain't gonna affect you worth a hill of beans. But they'll prop it up in the air, and we always cut taxes. Yeah, because your rich friends need their who ain't paying their taxes anyway need more their taxes cut. Do you really? Who do you think benefits more from a 3.7% tax cut? 6.5, sorry. 6.5 tax cut. You or millionaires and billionaires? Trump is a leader, but not a planner. Biden is a bureaucrat who wants to be a leader. Yeah, exactly. Trump knows how to get the point across to the people, get them to understand that what they're doing and how they feel is correct and everything else. But Trump don't know what the hell he's doing. He ain't wrote one law, not one. Neither has Marjorie Taylor Greene. Neither has Laura Boebert. They're just mouthpieces. But I really wish they would shut up. Pro tip: if you get a tax refund, tax cuts ain't for you. Let the church say amen. It's not. They're not thinking about you. Even when they say that they did it, they could care less about you. Think about why they even went out of their way to not give more funding to the IRS, because the IRS, like idiots, sat there and told everybody that we don't have enough people to audit millionaires and billionaires. Should have kept your mouth shut. Because now, when we said, hey, we need to more money for the IRS so they can audit millionaires and billionaires. Why do you think auditing uh, above average to low average income happens so fast? Because they're easier to get to. You don't have to go through a slew of lawyers and paperwork and everything else. You're just there. Millionaires and billionaires ain't gonna play that. So when the Democrats said that we needed more funding to the IRS so we could do more auditing, the Republicans lost their freaking. They don't need no more money. What they need? No, you're just gonna get into the American people's business, and that's wrong to do. You know what? The Republicans are very well known to actually try to really think that the average American person and millionaires and billionaires are the same type of people. They play by the same rules. They have the same ups and downs. They have the same loss. It's totally amazing. The Republicans are very good at making millionaires and billionaires just like the good old average Joe American. Newsflash, they ain't. not having enough people to audit the rich is exactly why Republicans kept cutting funds. Yeah, exactly the reason why. Exactly the reason why. I don't want you auditing my money. I mean their money. I mean American money. I'm gonna call you what? I'm going to. I have no idea what that says. That is some crap. The IRS can audit Joe Public, but not Gates and Bezos, etc. I call lies, lies, and more lies. Yeah, yeah, they can. They just find it a lot easier to get to the average Joe than it is to get to them. Yeah, pretty much the answer. Do you would you rather go ahead and get the little piddly money that we can get from the average Joe, or do you want to spend years on top of years on top of years fighting lawyers, fighting accountants, getting court documents together so you can audit somebody? Yeah, they're going to take the lesser of the two evils. They're going to get to average Joe and get the little piddly money that they possibly can. You can actually go. I don't know about your state or where you live at. Here in North Carolina, you can actually go on a website about about the taxes that's being who owe what taxes, how much, and everything else. You can literally go on there and look and see who owed taxes and how much. Be amazed how that list never changes. Guarantee you that the same names that you saw on there last year, it's on there still this year. Because when you're looking at it and it's two, three, four, $500,000 and above. Yep, yep. I wish we can edit our comments, especially when we have so many typos that we're trying to say different to others. It happens. That discussion on the bench together, they voted almost like 97% of the time, and yet people cry about the liberals. We mess up again because they hate history. You're not supposed to know that. You're not supposed to know that, Anna. You're not supposed to know that. All you need to do is concentrate on the bouncing ball that we threw. Yee. All right. You're not supposed to know everything else. Why spend payroll fighting lawyers when I can just sit on left? Exactly. That's what I mean. Why why would I fight an uphill battle when you're right here? I could go right after you. You're here compared to fighting anybody else. And since you're not giving us more money to do this stuff, which is why the Republicans was fighting to stop that from happening, why would I beat my head against a wall to go against somebody that I may or may not get money from? I know I'm gonna get money from Joe Blow. I know that. I can get into your bank account. I already get into a bank account in the Cayman Islands. I'll use the handle, that's all, so he can lighten up. I want you to check. You're like, oh my God. Susan. Yeah, you gotta love Susan. I like facts. We all do. We all do. We all like facts. We all like honesty. We all like history. We all like honesty. We ain't getting that from them. We we ain't getting it from them. Oh, well, you know what, Mafia? I'm done because I don't know what my wife wanted to put on here, so I don't have anything left to cook. Thus, I don't have anything left to say. Do me a solid. Please hit that like button on the way out the door. I really, truly appreciate it. Um, Obviously, these cooking shows are a hit, apparently, because wowie wowie. So I will be doing more in the future. Yeah, yeah. A lot of us been saying that in our mouths. Do for not If you do enjoy this content, please do not forget to subscribe. Please do not forget to hit that notification, even though it ain't gonna work. We'll try it out anyway. But you know, how do we know that we're truly living right? Calm, quiet conversation says so nasty. After you say the truth, there comes the insult and the name call. You're better than me because I don't hold a conversation with them. Seriously, I just don't want to anymore. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-conforming individuals, that is my cookie show for tonight. I appreciate everybody that came on and made a conversation with me. I didn't know if anything. Oh, okay. Well, did get the notification. Cool. It works for some. Again, please do not forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It really will help the channel out. And until next time, I'll see you when I see you. Peace.